Now, student, this is time to discuss cell coverings. In class 8th, I think you have learnt there are two coverings: cell wall, cell membrane. Cell membrane is present around all kind of the cells, whatever plant cells, animal cells, bacterial cells, prokaryotic cells, eukaryotic cells, right? This covering separate the internal environment, internal matter from the surrounding. So it number one, it separate out the material, inner material. Second one, it provide protection. Third one, it allows certain material to in, certain material to out from the cell. It means it is a guard, like a guard. It control entry and exit of materials. So it is known as selectively permeable membrane. What is selectively permeable membrane? Why it is selectively permeable membrane? जिसको चाहे अंदर आने दे, जिसको चाहे बाहर जाने दे, बाकी को रोक दे. तो that's why the cell membrane is known as selectively permeable membrane. So what are the functions of cell membrane? Number one, provide protection. Second one, entry and exit or control entry and exit of certain materials. Number three, maintain internal environment, right? These are the functions of cell membrane. Students, we will discuss about the hypotonic, hypertonic, isotonic solutions. You know, water के अंदर हमने ड्राई फ्रूट्स डाल दिए. We put the dry fruits in the water. They to soak, they swelled up. They swelled up due to entry of water in these kind of the dry fruits, entry of the water inside the cell, right? That's why they swelled up. When we take a grape and put into glucose solution, sugar solution or salt solution, it will shrink, right? So we are going to discuss osmosis. Osmosis occurs is a term for the living cells, right? Living organisms. Cell membrane is essential for the osmosis. Cell membrane is essential for the osmosis. If the material from outer side, you know well, water, movement of water from their higher concentration to lower concentration. बात पे ध्यान देना. Movement of water molecules from their higher concentration to lower concentration is called through the cell membrane, through semi-permeable membrane is called as osmosis. दोबारा सुनो. Entry of water from surrounding, from higher concentration to lower concentration through the semi-permeable membrane is called as osmosis. You can understand it. बाहर water बहुत सारा है, means higher concentration. Water is very less inside the dry fruits. So from water from their outside to enter inside the cell, right? This is the osmosis. अब बात आती है मेरे पास में. अब सेकेंड कंडीशन देखो. हमने ग्रेप लिया, ग्रेप्स को किस में डाल दिया? शुगर सॉल्यूशन में. तो शुगर सॉल्यूशन में सोल्यूट एक तो पिंच ऑफ शुगर, एक पिंच शुगर डाल दिया, एक पूरा टी स्पून करके भर के डाल दिया. तो बच्चों इफ द सोल्यूट कॉन्सेंट्रेशन, अमाउंट ऑफ सोल्यूट इज मोर, क्या कहेंगे? हाइपरटोनिक सॉल्यूशन. वी कॉल इट hypertonic solution. Simple water which has very less amount of the solute, hypotonic solution. The solution which has less concentration called as hypotonic solution. The solution which is higher concentration, more amount of the solute are dissolved in it, hypertonic solution, sugar solution, salt solution, right? So these are hypotonic, hypertonic solution. Now we discuss the terms hypotonic, hypertonic in respect to the cell. If outer solution is having lower concentration than the cell, known as hypotonic. If a outer solution having higher concentration than the cell, called as hypertonic solution. If the outer solution having equal concentration, same concentration to the cell, known as isotonic. If we put a cell into hypotonic solution like a resin, dry fruits, when we put them into the water, hypotonic solution, the cell will swell up. If we put a cell into hypotonic solution, cell will swell up. If we put a cell into hypertonic solution, grapes into sugar solution, it will shrink. So hypertonic solution shrink. If we put a cell into the isotonic solution, means same concentration, outer and inner side, there is no movement of the particles, no movement of the molecules, so the size will not change, right? So what we have learned, if we put a cell into hypotonic solution, it will swell up, और swelled up बाहर से वाटर अंदर आना, एंडो ऑस्मोसिस. क्या कहेंगे? एंडो ऑस्मोसिस. इफ वाटर कम्स आउट फ्रॉम द सेल, when we put a grape into hypertonic solution, the water comes out, this is known as exoosmosis. So osmosis, two types. Endoosmosis, swelled up. Exoosmosis, cell shrink, right? Now cell wall. Cell wall is the outermost covering present in the plants. It is absent in the animal cell. It contains a number of small pores, and through these pores, two different plant cells are joined together, communicate with each other. Exchange of the material takes place through these pores. Right? Cell wall, additional protective covering. It is made up of cellulose. Cell membrane is present inside the cell wall. Cell membrane is present inside the cell wall. Cell wall is additional protective covering in case of the plants. Try to understand between the cell membrane and cell wall. Cell membrane is present in all kind of the cells. Whatever plants, whatever animals, whatever the prokaryotes, whatever the eukaryotes, bacteria, mycoplasma, in all kind of the cells, cell membrane is present. Cell wall is present only in case of the plant cells. It is absent in animal cells. Cell membrane is made up of lipids and protein. कहते हैं lipoprotein. It is present in the form of double layer. So it is known as phospholipid bilayer. Bilayer means one layer upper, one layer like this one. Right? Phospholipid bilayer. Cell wall is present form of the cellulose. Right? Cell membrane is delicate. Cell wall is rigid and hard structure. Cell membrane is selectively permeable membrane. Cell wall is the having pores. It is not selectively permeable. It is it allow all the material in and out. Right? Cell membrane is delicate layer. Cell wall is rigid, so it maintain the shape of the cells. Now students, this is time to discuss the question answers. Number one question that is given to you. What is the role of proteins and lipids in the plasma membrane? Proteins and lipids join together and called lipoproteins, and lipoproteins constitute the cell membrane. Plasma membrane constitutes protein and lipids. Second question, why the plasma membrane is called selectively permeable membrane? Because it allows certain material in and out, entry and exit as a gatekeeper. So it is also known as selectively permeable membrane. Next one, what is the role of cellulose in the cell wall? Cell wall is mainly made up of cellulose. Right. Next question, what is the plasmolysis? Actually, plasmolysis is the characteristic feature of the plant cells. Actually, when we put a plant cell into a hypertonic solution, and in this hypertonic solution, cell, yes, hypertonic solution outside, inner side hypotonic, outside hypertonic, sugar solution, salt solution, inner side hypotonic. Water moves from the hypotonic to hypertonic. So as the water loses from the plant cell, it shrink, and ultimately one stage will come over here when the entire cell shrink and collect into a small part of the cell, a small part, because in case of the plant cells there is a cell wall. So cell wall maintain its shape, but entire protoplasm lose the water and shrink in a corner. This is known as plasmolysis. Next one, what is the advantage of the flexibility of the cell membrane? You know well, amoeba having pseudopodia. Pseudopodia, actually these are plasma membrane, a special characteristic of the plasma membrane. That's why its shape continuously change. Why continuous shape change? Due to flexibility of the plasma membrane, and it used into the engulf the food material in case of the amoeba. In our body, WBC also perform such kind of the act to engulf the, yes, to engulf the bacteria, germs, right? And last question, that is the name the process which is useful in the movement of carbon dioxide, oxygen across the membrane. This process occur through the simple diffusion. Yes, according to concentration gradient, higher concentration to lower concentration.